welcome to Write Club PHX. Let's get in the game. This is Tristan Marshall versus Bill Campana.
Anybody know my password?
All right, you guys are in for a treat here with the legend, Bill Campana. Bill Campana with Scorch. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Write Club audience, are you ready? Bill Campana with Scorch in 3, 2, 1, begin.
Disclaimer. I would not have written this piece if it wasn't for this event. By chance, you don't like what I have written, blame the event. Don't blame me. There was a song made famous in the 1960s, written in '63 by the great French songwriter and singer Charles Aznavour. The song begins with a simple spoken statement, plaintive and sad. It seems the love I have known has always been the most destructive kind. These words have guided me through much of my adult life like a beacon in the longest, darkest night. A night in which you either wake up in a body cast or a body bag, depending on the needs of your lover. And if loving you is wrong, and it is definitely wrong. In fact, it is so wrong that in most states, loving you can result in a jail sentence, probation, and some form of community service that can range anywhere from picking up trash along the interstate highway system to fighting 3-alarm fires by yourself. The stigma of loving you is like stigmata of the chest. Blood will seep from your sternum just from thinking about making sweet, sweet love. Loving you requires climbing into a man-sized prophylactic with the 2-gallon reservoir tip shaped like the patented Dairy Queen swirl. Oh, baby! Summertime! And the living ain't easy. Before I knew you, our paths crossed in a dream. You were walking on a deserted road wearing a makeshift wedding veil fashioned from the bright red velvet lining stripped from the inside of a tuba case. I was wearing a tiger striped seat cover from a 1973 Dodge Charger. You were calling my name, but I could barely hear it over the haunting lament of the tuba. The notes were so low, bullfrogs rained from the heavens, and at this point, the dream was over. But the bullfrogs were still there. Ever wake up from a dream, lying on a bed, completely saturated with every type of human outpouring, including an unhealthy percentage of flop sweat? A mattress dripping like a sponge in a bikini car wash, as if your waterbed had been turned inside out. And that just might be the easiest part of your day. And when I met you in the real world, you tore through the membrane of my dream the way the captain of a varsity football team runs through the paper drum onto the field ready for battle. I was alarmed. I sensed you might be a bit of a body fluid snob when you told me you regularly consulted a sommelier when selecting human secretions. It didn't take long to figure out why you kept reminding me to hydrate. 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 And not in a lovingly concerned fashion. I noticed that you had a crystal ball. I looked into it. All I saw was darkness. Few romances throughout history have been hotter than the 3,300 Scoville unit hookup of Cholula and the Tapatio hot sauce Caballero. Or Smokey the Bear and a few female hikers who innocently wandered into his territory. Oh sure, it's up to us to prevent forest fires while he's out burning it up left and right with his new cowboy Sam Elliott voice. Bear, it's what's for dinner. What lady could resist that, no matter how much hair is on his back? People always blaming those massive fires on lightning, drought, and careless campers. But once the cameras are gone, khakis are off, and guess who's on top of Old Smoky? His pecker, dazzling like a fucking sparkler. If you try comparing us to other great couples in history, Mark Antony and Cleopatra, Romeo and Juliet, great defining love that history has recorded for all preceding generations to study, admire, and emulate, you would be wasting your time. Time better spent comparing us to these examples. Hitler and Eva Braun, Bonnie and Clyde, Charles Manson, and any one of a dozen young lost souls. Let's go with Squeaky Fromm for the sake of familiarity. And here's another romance that did not end well. Travis Alexander and Jodi Arias. The fact that this relationship realized its fate in Mesa, Arizona only makes it slightly more hellish. I have no qualms about living in fear, and you certainly were frightening. The fact that you had a Rolodex file with some of your favorite safe words was concerning, yet completely understandable. Fear keeps me on my toes, and coincidentally goes hand in hand with your foot fetish, your hydration fetish, and your fetish. You suggested I wear a ball gag shaped like the roasted heart of a cow. Beef, it's what's for supper, you said. And dessert. Happy Valentine's Day to me. I took a bite and thought to myself, if loving you is wrong, then I guess I have the right to remain silent. And if the best you can do is bring out the worst in me, then give me a few minutes to review my life insurance policy. I have my loved ones to think about. Thank you.
Bill Campana, ladies and gentlemen. It's sort of like old school duel. This is rock, paper, scissors, Rochambeau. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, wham, and you shoot on wham. Ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, wham!
I'm a little slow. This game always swears.
All right, there are 3 options. Ready? Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, blam! Scissors. You guys are scissoring. You guys are scissoring. That's adorable. Ready? Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, wham! You got it. Okay.
Rock again.
One more time. Ready? Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, bam! So, okay, a little thing about these two, they've been friends for what, over 25 years, 30 years? They're basically the same mental wavelength. So every time they look and make eye contact, they know what each other is going to do is the problem. Ready? What are you going to do? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, wham!
Oh my. Wow.
I know.
Right.
Turn around.
I was gonna say, have him turn around.
Turn around.
Turn
Ready?
around.
Go.
Ready?
And 1, 2, 3, wham!
We need to pick a number then.
One more time. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, wham! Yeah! Would you like to go first or second? First! Ooh!
We're gonna rock, paper, scissors again.
Nope, it's a 1 hour show.